Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this video, and yes, we are not going to be doing really a Fortnite video. Now, I do have some ideas for a Fortnite video, but I just thought, you know what, I haven't made an actual catch-up video in a very long time. I think the last one I done was like 2 years ago. It was like high catch-up time or something like that. I'll put on the thumbnail on the screen, and I just thought, you know, like, why not just catch up with everyone? Because I know a lot of people who are subscribed to me, sometimes like they don't really watch my Fortnite videos. They want to watch more of like the scary haunted videos. They want to watch more of all the other videos like the IRL videos and see how I'm doing. So I thought, why not just edit this video really well, and why not just, like, you know, have a actual like catch up time with all of you, like every single one, over from Facebook, over from everything like that. And I know like a lot of people are going to be watching this, so I mean, hello, I mean, I am alive still, if you're wondering. You probably do know that I do post Fortnite like 7 days a week, and obviously I did say this year I wanted to do more haunted videos. I wanted to do a little bit more of a IRL videos, and, you know, like more this year, but obviously due to the coronavirus I actually cannot at the moment, because the lockdown is still being extended, which is just insane to think. Well, we kind of knew it was going to be extended, and then we were just like, wait, why is it being extended like this long? Honestly, like, I'm living life at the moment. I'm literally going to sleep at like 5 a.m. and waking up at like 2 in the morning, no, 2 in the afternoon rather, to like just after 2 p.m. basically. So yeah, I'm doing really well for myself, and I've gone back to my old sleeping schedule. I literally, as soon as I wake up, I just release my video pretty much. You probably noticed that as well. Now, I did actually have a schedule of like uploading my video at like 8 p.m. and I just thought 8 p.m. was a little bit too late, especially on Sundays. I was going to do Sundays at like 3 p.m. and I was just going to stick to 3 p.m. but I thought, if I'm up, I'm just going to release my video, and I know you guys will just like watch my videos as I go on as well. And what have I actually been doing during lockdown? Like, what have I watched anything on Netflix? Have I, like, you know, gone for walks? And as I've been in lockdown since the March 11th, I believe it was, and we are now on the 15th of May, which is just over 2 months, I believe, which has just gone by very quickly. Now, the first month of this, you know, lockdown, I actually had my same sleeping schedule of going to sleep at like 9 p.m. and waking up at like 5 a.m. and, or, you know, yeah, I would always wake up at 5 a.m. as well, and maybe before, depending on update days. And we haven't actually had any update days on Fortnite in like 2 weeks, even though Fortnite said they would release update days, which is very weird. I know I'm not really meant to be talking about Fortnite, but I will here and there, just because obviously that is my main thing, Fortnite, at the moment. And going back to that, obviously I was waking up at 5 a.m. going to sleep at like 9 p.m. and I just felt like for the first month I just get really bored during out the day, and I was just like, why not just stay up later and wake up later? Because I've always been known for me as a night person, if that makes sense. I've always preferred the night time, even though like it may not look it, because obviously I did work 2 days a week. I actually worked in a bakery, which I've been working for like 3 years, I believe, and obviously I would actually wake up like early to play Fortnite as well. And I just, the reason why I did that in general was literally just because, so like when I go to work, I don't have to think about Fortnite. I don't have to think about stressing for a win because of how sweaty my skill-based matchmaking is and all of that stuff like that. It's just really nice to, when you get home, you can just edit and not like worry about anything. As you guys know, I've been editing really well on my Fortnite videos at the moment. A lot of you guys are really enjoying my editing at the moment, which I'm very happy about, because I put a lot of time into these videos, and this one is going to be edited even well. And yes, that is my dog back there. I don't know if you can see him. You probably can see him, and he's been doing well. He's been chilling with me most of the time during lockdown, like whenever, obviously now that I sleep in later. So the first month was me kind of like having the same routine of waking up at 5 a.m. playing Fortnite up until I win, and then I would edit my video, and then I would kind of just like watch YouTube for hours. But I would actually generally get very bored during that time. And yeah, you could say, why don't you play Fortnite, or why don't you play other games, or why don't you talk with your other mates? Yeah, I did do that, but I just still felt like that the whole of that was just a really long day, if that makes sense. And then when it got to about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, I was just knackered for some reason. Like, I would just feel really tired. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not working, but I would still feel tired, if that makes sense. And I just said to myself, you're going to stay up later because you are a night person. I've always been a night person, and now my sleeping schedule is going to sleep just before 5 a.m. I believe it is. I see the sun, well, I see the, you know, like sky getting lighter pretty much, and I can see it, and then that's when I'm going to sleep. Literally, I'm going to sleep when the sky is obviously like light now as well, and then I wake up, like I said, around 2, just after 2 p.m. So I feel like that time schedule is way better. I don't know why, just with me and all of this stuff. Now, what I do is I play Fortnite after midnight as well, and the reason why I do that is just because when I wake up, I can, you know, release my video. I can do whatever I want to do, go for a walk if I ever go for a walk. I barely go for a walk. I actually did go for a walk yesterday as well. We actually went somewhere there. It was really, really nice just to like get out for a bit, and we went there for like an hour or so or something like that, and it was just really nice. I do go on the odd walk, but I don't go on walks that often. I literally just spend so much time in this room, in this very setup, literally like looking at this as well. I either do Fortnite, like I said, or I play Fortnite with my mates, or I just talk with my mates, or I just watch YouTube for hours. Now, I did watch some Netflix films, and I will show you what I actually watched. Now, the first one was actually Money Heist. I don't know if you guys remember, and Money Heist was very, very good. Honestly, it was the most best, like, you know, seasons or, you know, like series I've ever watched. Now, normally I don't really watch shows or anything like that. The last show I actually watched was Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead was good up until like the, you know, they were focusing more on the characters, not really the zombie types. It just got really, really boring, and I just stopped watching it. It was just generally not the best thing as well. Money Heist was very, very good. At the moment, there are 4 seasons. I watched all 4 within a week, and there's like so many episodes. There's like 10 episodes, and I think they're like 45 minutes long. Some of them are an hour long, like more towards the end. I think there's like 2-hour long ones. I'm really not too sure, and I pretty much watched all of them in a week. I can't believe how much I actually watched. That was actually with my old sleeping schedule. I would literally just watch it for hours and hours and hours, and not really play Fortnite and not really talk to my mates. So like I was just ghosting for ages because I was watching this mini heist. I watched a few other films here and there, like a few other scary films. I can't really remember the names of them, but they are really good. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how I'm going to remember the names of the Netflix shows, but there was like 2 other ones, and one of them was just really, really good. I generally can't remember. I think it was like Lockheed or something like that. I really, really don't know. I'm pretty sure it began with an L as well, and I just wanted to update you guys on just how I'm getting on, and I am absolutely fine. The only other issue is it's just hay fever season, which is very, very annoying. I don't know if you guys know what hay fever is, but it's like due to like pollen in the air and all of that stuff. So sometimes if I go on walks, I just get hay fever, which is just annoying. Like right now, I've got a little bit of hay fever, but I know if I just take some stuff for it, it will just go away and all of that stuff. But I am excited. Like, am I missing work? That's what a lot of you guys are probably wondering. And am I missing it? Yes and no. I'm kind of missing it, and I'm kind of not. I remember like the first 2 weeks of my lockdown back in March the 11th. I remember the first 2 weeks, or I remember the first Sunday, me not waking up, you know, for work pretty much. I still woke up early, but me not waking up for work on a Monday felt really, really nice. Honestly, it was the most like relaxing thing ever, and I was just like, this feels really, really weird. It feels like I should be at work right now, because as you guys know, my hours at work were, I think it was 7:15 till like 1:15, so it was only 6 hours, but it was like kind of a lot, because some days there were dead days at the bakery, which is annoying because, you know, like it goes a bit slower and you're always trying to find something to do, stuff, if that makes sense. Now, after this lockdown, I'm gonna try and do more haunted videos with like AJ Riaz and all of that stuff. All of my other mates, we literally have not seen each other in months. One of my mates has actually gone back to work, and you know, he just decided to go back to work because his work is now back open. He's in the building trade, and he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to work. He wants a bit more of the money side. He's running low on money as well, so he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to work. But after all of this is over, I'm literally we're probably gonna have like a big party here as well, like with all of my mates and everything like that, so we can gather up and have a proper catch up with everyone. Because honestly, like, yeah, I've seen a few of my like family here and there. I've seen like my mum obviously give me food and stuff like that, because I literally I haven't gone to the shops one bit at all. I do not want to go to the shops one bit. As you guys know, I do actually have a bad immune system, and I was just like, I do not want to, you know, like go to the shops. I don't need to go to the shops to eat. Like, and a lot of you guys are probably wondering, well, why are you going out then? And the only times I go out is like during this time, sort of like this time, you know, in the day, which is later in the day, and there's no one out. There's barely anyone ever out, and if there is, they're always like miles away. So like when we do go out, we actually go like, you know, separate, if that makes sense. We go in like, you know, different directions and all of that stuff. So yeah, and we always go out with like the housemates, if that makes sense, because my brother and his girlfriend are actually moving back into the house as well. They'll be upstairs, and at the moment this will be a full house as well. I'm just looking forward to like seeing more people as well, and like I said, I see a bit more of my family here and there. Sometimes I go on walks with them just because I know they're always at home, if that makes sense. I only go on walks with people that I know are always at home, like 24/7. The lockdown issue has like been resolved. You can go on like unlimited walks here and there, and well, you can basically do unlimited walks, unlimited exercise, instead of that one exercise a day now, which is very, very cool. I'm very thankful for that, but I still don't really go out, if you know what I mean. It is one of those things. So I think I'm going to end today's video here then, guys. Please do leave a like, subscribe, turn on my notifications. I upload every single day, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.